Hey everyone, welcome back to Film Zone. Today's video is about the mistakes the Sharks have made on the show, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and also leave a like on the video. Now let's get started. This is another deal that was made on the show but didn't actually go through after the episode aired, and it is also another one that Robert Herjavec made. It all started when Doug Stewart tripped when running in the dark one night. After the incident, he and his wife Renata came up with the idea of running shoes with rechargeable LED lights that light up a trail. And after their pitch, Robert offered to invest $250,000 in exchange for 15% of the company. After the show aired, however, the couple received offers from over 300 companies worldwide that would have bought their product, which means that they didn't need Robert's investment anymore and the deal fell through. Now, taking that risk certainly paid off for the stores, and they ended up selling their website later to make $1.5 million in revenue. In light of the success story, Robert might have felt cheated out some of the money though.
You set it higher?
Yeah, I'll do it right now. All right.
Oh.
Turn it back.
Turn it
now.
down.
Ow, wow, how do you turn it off?
I barely feel it.
In the season 7 finale, Manish Sethi entered the Shark Tank to introduce Pavlok, a watch-like device that sends a shock to people trying to break bad habits. The wristband basically allows you to shock yourself whenever you do whatever it is you're trying to stop doing, such as nail biting or smoking, for instance. Although Sethi gave a smart presentation, the Sharks were not really buying it, with Mark basically calling it a scam and Barbara saying that she had found this presentation exhausting and complicated. Since Sethi was asking for $500,000 in exchange for just 3.14% of his company, Kevin wondered how he had got to the insane company evaluation of nearly $60 million. However, the main problem for the Sharks was the fact that the entrepreneur had no proof that his product actually worked and just kept citing studies done by others, but talked about the benefits of aversion therapy, but he had no clinical trial data of his own. Robert also wondered why Sethi assumed that he would have the discipline to shock himself when he didn't have the discipline to stop biting his nails, but when Sethi tried to answer his question, Mark interrupted him by yelling that it was all nonsense, and when the inventor said that the device doesn't work if you don't want it to work, the Dallas Mavericks owner got really agitated and called him a con artist. Eventually, 4 Sharks were out, but then out of nowhere, Mr. Wonderful expressed interest and made a pretty generous offer. For 3.14 equity, he was willing to give Sethi the $500,000 as a loan at 7.5% interest for 24 months. To everyone's surprise, Sethi decided to turn it down. A series of expletives followed, and the Sharks quickly kicked Sethi out of the tank, calling him a gold digger who had just been looking for TV exposure. In Season 2, Jeff Stroop's idea of the Hi-Con, a connector for fire hydrants and garden hoses that attaches quickly and easily, really inspired Mark Cuban, and he decided to offer $1.25 million for the whole company, along with a 3-year employment deal for Stroop and an annual salary of $100,000 thrown the company. However, after the show aired, Stroop and Cuban couldn't agree on a deal, with Stroop stating that Cuban's ego got in the way, while Cuban didn't want to comment on it at all. The two also argued about the licensing of the product's design, and eventually went separate ways. The company turned out to be pretty successful, as it is now valued at over $5 million, and Cuban truly felt cheated out of a great opportunity. Dan Mackey entered the Shark Tank in the show's first season and introduced his invention called Chill Soda, a truly healthy line of soda. He told the Sharks how the state of California had banned several sodas from the school campuses, and brought in alternative drinks that weren't much healthier, as they often contained even more sugar and calories than the sodas that had previously been banned. Because of that, Mackey had decided to take action and invented a healthier alternative. He stated that Chill Soda was nutritious, light in calories, had no antioxidants, contained vitamins, and still tasted just like regular soda. He eventually made a deal with Barbara Corcoran, who offered him $50,000 in exchange for a 20% stake in his company, but it seems like that wasn't enough, as his Chill Soda never got off the ground. Although you can find a professionally designed Chill Soda website with a buy chill button, the website doesn't actually sell any cans of the healthy soda yet, and considering it's been 8.5 years since Mackey appeared in Shark Tank, it looks like Barbara may have just lost her money in this very deal. When brothers and doctors Albert and Richard Amini came to the Sharks in Season 5, they introduced the idea of RoloDoc, a mobile app that connects doctors and patients, seeking $50,000 for 20% stake. Although Mark Cuban told them their idea wasn't stupid in theory, the brothers kept throwing in buzzwords like security, encryption, and social media without any plan to back any of it up, which eventually led to Cuban telling them that their pitch was the worst he'd ever seen. The other Sharks were also worried about the liability of RoloDoc and went out one by one due to the very unclear business plan of the app. The Amini brothers eventually went home without a deal, and RoloDoc's website hasn't been updated since 2012, so it's probably safe to say that their LinkedIn for physicians failed.
And today I am seeking $1 million for a 5% stake in my company.
Wow.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time.